Got the coffee rolling. It's a Monday morning. I have off work. I cannot believe it, but the Christmas tree is up. It's almost Christmas Eve, depending on whenever you guys see this video. I want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and a Happy New Year. And this New Year, we're going to be trying something new. I just woke up, so I'm a little congested, but it doesn't matter. Just look what's outside. So I'm pretty excited. I got some Christmas shopping to do. I can take you guys along with me here and do a little bit of talking on what's going to be happening with the LBZ. But let me know how you guys want your coffee, and we'll get rolling. I'm not a huge coffee drinker. I think my main problem with coffee is I work out in, like, I don't necessarily work behind a desk all the time, and you have to go out in the field sometimes and make some money, and it doesn't, I don't know what it is, but drinking coffee, you need a bathroom. It's awful. So we're gonna go with the fat cold start this morning. I should have put the camera outside. I don't think this thing has any exhaust modifications to it anyway, but Mike was talking possible hood stack. Hopefully this doesn't vibrate too much. I should have brought my suction cup mount. Should I try and vlog in the mall and talk about my YouTube channel while there's like 1,000 people there shopping? Ooh, I don't know. I was all excited for it. Now I'm like, I don't know. That might be bad. So I'm sure most of you are like, Bobby, that's so nice of Mike to offer you the LBZ while your Mustang. A little bit of wheel rub on these things. Yeah, they still need their new bumpers. But he's like, it's so nice for Mike to offer you the LBZ whenever your Mustang's in the shop and your truck's in the shop, which I'll be getting an update video on those coming soon. A little bit of drama behind the scenes. Why do we have the LBZ? Well, one is Mike is very nice. He's able to let me borrow a truck because I don't have one. But the real reason is, I was looking at a 2020 and I was super, super excited about getting one. Like, hey, let's pull the trigger, let's do it. Mike said, hang on, buddy. I got this LBZ. Let's see how the audience reacts. You guys reacted insanely positive. I mean, I've never seen such an outpour of excitement since I haven't seen that level of excitement since I bought the 6.5. First stop, one of my most favorite stores in the world, the Home Depot. Love this place. Seem to be kicking Lowe's lately. I don't know what Lowe's is doing, but their stock prices are dipping and their sales are just very poor compared to Home Depot's. It's kind of weird whenever two very similar stores, one's able to beat the other one so easily. So I appreciate all the support you guys have for the 2020. It just seems like you guys are very interested in what's going on in my life, and that's just very positive for me, because it's like, hey, this guy's gonna buy a new truck and he's a nobody, and there's that many people that care, and it's like, hey, go this direction, man, and they have my best interest in mind. There were some people that said go for the Cummins. There were a lot of people that said go for the Power Stroke, but the overwhelming majority of you seem to be saying stick with GM, so I think that's what we're gonna do. But even a larger number said, instead of going with the Duramax, the 2020 Duramax, go with an LBZ. The price is better. Apparently it's overall better. I'm assuming the newer Duramax is better, but this one has better features in some senses because it's pre-emissions and stuff like that. And so many people have been saying that this is gonna be the next giveaway vehicle. But Mike has so graciously offered to sell this to me for what he paid, plus like parts where like he got a wheel and lift kit and stuff like that. So it's a little more expensive than what he has, but you gotta figure you're getting it. It's all on the truck already and it's good stuff. So the LBZ is now on the purchase block. Now, if this falls through, which it seems like an amazing truck. I mean, this is like you see these driving around. I love the crew cab. I always get yelled at whenever I say, oh, it's a crew cab or extended cab. Extended cab to me was always where it was like the bench seat in the back. Crew cab was the 4-door, like full seats in the back, plenty of legroom. That's crew cab to me because it's meant to fit a crew of workers. But aside from that, we got the LBZ today. Gonna be taking on a test drive, see how I like it. So far, I mean, it's great. The brakes squeak just a little bit, but that's such an easy fix. It's not a big deal. And a headlight's burned out, so that might be a deal breaker. But let's head on into Home Depot and see if I can get the fiance something for Christmas for the house. It's one nice thing about owning a house. You guys don't know what to get each other stuff for the house. It's so simple. You just keep giving stuff to the family instead of like each other. I think last year for Christmas, I bought her a garbage disposal for the kitchen sink and she loved it. So this is the new tone exhaust fan. We need a new one for our house. I'm kind of running out of stuff to replace the house with. A little bit expensive, but it's pretty cool. 179 bucks. The one we have is noisy, but this one's like plays music through the speakers, all that different stuff, and 110 CFM, and it's quiet. Can't go wrong.
Protection plan?
Yeah, thanks.
Boy, is this yours?
Yes, ma'am. Pretty bad at Christmas shopping for my parents because they have so much already, and it's hard for me to. It's like, hey, they're good with money, so it's like I should only get them what they. Whenever they're walking through the store, and it's like, oh, I shouldn't get this because I should spend it on something more sensible, and like that's the stuff I try and get them for Christmas. So I was able to get my dad a few tools, help him out in the shop because he's been using the same light bulb fixture for his vehicles in his garage now for the past God, he's had that hang light probably for 30 years. It's insane. And I guarantee if you measured the foot candles off, it'd be like 2. The big Duramax. I don't know, dude. It just seems right when it's sitting here. Allison transmission badge. Love that on these. I don't know why that just seems so appealing to me. Another issue is, if I post this tonight, my father does watch my videos like the second I post them. And this is gonna go up before he gets his Christmas present. So, Dad, if you're watching this, or if I haven't texted you already not to watch this, here's what I did get him. This DeWalt little hang light here. And then of course, since it's tool only, gotta get the 20-volt battery. So these will go with his drills that he has. DeWalt's a good brand. I mean, it's flashlights for God's sakes, so I don't really know how I could complain too much. So we got the big Duramax and failing America behind us with the Bon-Ton out of business now, and the mall is struggling. Kind of sad, because not necessarily failing, but it seems like the world is changing just because online is so much more prevalent and the way the world's going. Parked like a dickhead back here, but I feel like that's an okay thing to do. I don't know why people take pictures of cars. It's like, look at how this dickhead parked, and it's like they're way off in the back of the parking lot where it affects nobody. Doesn't really seem to faze me at all. I don't know why it triggers so many people. My theory is that people's lives are pretty easy, and they just got to make it more, they got to make their own problems because they don't have enough drama in their life. But the big Duramax, very impressed. I didn't really like the wheels at first, but now that I see them in person and on this truck and how good it looks lifted and everything going together here, it looks amazing. This does look like an aftermarket exhaust. Maybe it is. It just looks way too new. Something definitely was changed here. I don't think this is what Mike put on. I'm gonna have to say definitely not, because that would not exist. Actually, what am I saying? Everything from here back would not exist. We got new rear brakes, and I'm gonna assume the front ones aren't new. Yeah, front ones are not new. Rotors seem to be in okay condition, just a little bit of rust. It wouldn't be too much maintenance that we'd actually have to put into this thing. It's got the bed line already, which I love. And some stock tires. Big fan of the wheels in person. It's got the cut job already. We're starting to rub a little bit in the back here, but I think Mike has some plans for that. And if not, we can obviously take care of that if we do purchase this vehicle. I hate to say this to you guys where it's like another, hey, what do you guys think type video, but that's kind of where we stand with this thing. Because it's so hard to pull the trigger on something so big whenever you have a 2020 Duramax on the table. And everyone, there were a lot of people that were like, it's not an investment, you have no idea what you're talking about, it's going to depreciate in value. It's for YouTube, it's supposed to make money. That's my point of it being an investment. Like, that's how all trucks are whenever you work with them. My uncle had that 2003 F350 or 2006 F350, and it's made him over $1 million. Total piece of junk now, but it's made him so much money that it was an investment. So you got to think of it that way. That's the way to go through life, where how can this thing make me money? And that's where I'm running with this thing, is not that I'm just in it for the money. I'm not in YouTube for the money at all. YouTube will never be my career. I have a career as we speak right now. There is no way that I would be able to make this into a career unless something crazy would happen. And even then, I'm not as big of a risk taker where I would need to do those crazy risks you need to do on YouTube to actually make it work, where you actually quit your job, go full-time. Mike's been begging me. It's like, quit your job, do everything you can do to make this a full-time job, because it's important, and you have a lot of success and you have the potential to have a great reward at your fingertips, and it's just so hard for me to take that leap. But with this Duramax and a new LBZ build, I really think we could do it. Now, yes, we have a jump start here with the wheels and the lift. Those are one of the two biggest things you can do on a vehicle build. But it'd be cool to make this like how the original Duramax was, the LLY for Mike, and then do my own thing on this, because it's pretty much a clean slate. Great build, pretty much the best spec you can have here, and add my own touches to it. So I think I'm gonna take the holiday just to think about it. He's like, hey, listen, I'm not gonna wait for you though. I'm gonna keep building on this thing the way I want it. But if you really, really want it, man, you can have it. So I don't wanna hang him up any more than he already is, because I mean, the train's gonna leave the station here if I don't get on this pretty quickly. So I hate saying this, but let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think the LBZ, I think this is a 2008, is the right decision for the channel? Looking at it, it's a great truck. The price is there. It's got a lot of stuff that is already the expensive stuff, and the labor thing, we have to wait for it, is already taken care of. But the 2020, man, I don't know. I'm so hung up on the 2020, and I just feel like that's what's right for the channel. So this is going to be a really tough decision. It's very stressful almost. I know that sounds kind of weird, but it is stressful trying to make a decision between two very expensive objects, and it's like you're at the fork in the road, where one could be massive success on YouTube, and the other could just be mediocre, and nothing really comes of it. Really quickly before I head into the mall here, Street Speed 717 is still doing the giveaway for the Jeep. We're down to like the final days here. Hopefully I can get this video up sooner rather than later, to make sure that you guys are able to see this. Enter the giveaway. Huge opportunity to win this Jeep. I mean, it's one of the biggest giveaways they've done so far. Mystery box is going out like crazy. And if you haven't entered this time and you got cold feet and you're like, hey, I'm gonna wait till the next time, there's rumors about the mystery boxes making a reappearance. And the V2 is supposed to be even better. I already got mine. I'll be doing an unboxing video of that, probably the next video I post. It's gonna be great. I've seen some of the samples and it's pretty impressive. So if you guys haven't done it yet, link down here. Go hit up InShane Designs, get yourself a Jeep for Christmas. Should be a lot of fun. It's awesome they're able to do this around the holidays and change someone's life. I really hope it goes to someone who doesn't really have too much going for them and they're kind of down and out. That'd be great. Seems like the giveaways in the past, there's been one or two that have been pretty good recipients. The other ones are kind of like, I don't know, it's cool, I got this, but they just sell it and then they have nothing. It's like the people who are poor, win the lottery, and then get nothing out of it because they don't know how to handle money. So enter the giveaway. $5 spent is one entry. I don't know if they're running any specials right now, but if they are, definitely get on it. You can't win if you don't enter. Crazy life story to tell your grandkids. That's what I keep saying. It'd be great, like 50 years from now, to tell your grandkids, oh my God, that's when I got this really cool Jeep Gladiator. So I'll be right back. Try and tackle this Christmas shopping crowd. Oh, well, damn it. I just realized something. My cousin is a vegan. I got her for Secret Santa this year. My family does like a drawing at Thanksgiving. And I was like, you know what? I'll get her these eco-friendly stainless steel straws. I feel like she would enjoy those. I'm pretty sure silicone, though, is animal-based product. I think it comes from bone. But if someone can enlighten me, that I think you can make these out of plants. But I don't know. No information on it. So hopefully that doesn't nix the present for her. So much crap. Vegetarian I could see doing, just as like a healthy lifestyle. Vegan, oh, that'd be rough. And by being a healthy lifestyle, I mean, I feel like it would be good for like maybe a month. I don't know if I could do my whole life as even vegetarian. Just, I don't know. Not my thing. So we got the big fat LBZ here, sitting nice and high. Love this truck. I gotta tell you though, I'm leaning towards the 2020. I know I said it before, I mean it, I'm still leaning towards the 2020. I'm even with how expensive it is, and even though this truck makes more sense, it seems like the 2020 is the future of the channel. But if you guys really want it, sound off in the comments, let me know. If you guys think that this LBZ is the way that we should go, then that is what we shall do. Not too much going on in this video because a lot of big decisions have to be made. I'm sorry I'm not taking this thing through a mud hole, but it's not my truck yet, so I can't really abuse it too much. Love the way it drives. Very comfortable. It's like sitting in a Cadillac. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Likes are always appreciated. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I try and put out consistent content. It's very difficult with work, but I'm not going to complain too much because you guys are here to be entertained. Comment which truck should be on the RFRacing channel. If you made it this far in the video, say Merry Christmas in the comments. Wish everyone Merry Christmas. Yesterday, I think, was Hanukkah. Happy Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate. Happy holidays. I hope everyone has a great new year. And I feel like 2020 is going to be our year for this channel.